All right, all right, all right. We are live. This is so exciting, guys. I've been doing these lives for the past week or so, but here to talk about Light It Up Expo and tailored lights, and it's going to be a great show. So I want to welcome Jake. Thanks for being here. Maybe just do a quick introduction of who Jake Sittner is.
Yeah, from Nebraska. My wife and I have a landscape company, and we have uh, been making bollards for about 12 years now. Um, we've been using them on our own installations for pretty much that whole time, and now we feel like we've got enough good footing and good team behind us and good inventory, and feel it's finally time to stretch our footprint and kind of talk to contractors around the country and get our product in front of more people. And that's what Ryan's here to help me with.
Love it. I actually just pulled up your website because I want people to see what you're talking about when you say bollards.
Mm-hmm.
Tailored Lights is the name of the company, tailoredlights.com. And I'm like so intrigued, so fascinated, so in love with the product. I'm thinking like, from a design standpoint, installation standpoint, and profit and sales standpoint, like there's so many reasons why you guys need to look at this product. Imagine separating yourself by just show someone some of these pictures. You don't even have to have your own pictures. Just show them this and be like, hey, what if we put one of these by your front door or where the walkways come together? I mean, awesome, awesome designs. You got your sliders here so you can kind of see what the daytime and the nighttime, but just such a cool product. So today, guys, what we're doing is we're just talking about Light It Up Expo and tailored lights. So real quick before I turn it over to you, Jake, a little bit. Let me
Yeah.
stop. Let me stop the screen here. Light It Up Expo, guys, is coming up, and we're doing a big push. In a minute, Jake's going to go over what he's going to raffle off. So it was actually Jake's idea. Jake was like, "Hey, I'm excited. I want to be a vendor. I want to be part of the show. What can I do as a vendor to help promote the show? We're willing to give away some product or do a raffle." I'm like, "Dude, that's freaking genius." So I went to all the other vendors. I said, "Hey, what do you got?" And everyone's stepping up to the plate. So now anyone who buys a ticket this month, buy a ticket right now in December, you're going to be automatically entered to win one of the raffle prizes. So we'll talk about what Jake's going to give away here in a minute, but we've got all sorts of different products. Manufacturers are giving away products. They're giving away gift cards, prizes. I'm giving away a 6-month membership to Lighting Academy. So that's a $600 value, and you don't have to buy anything or anything. We're just giving that to you. So um, again, anyone who buys a ticket this month is going to be automatically entered to win the raffle. And just so you guys know, Light It Up Expo is the first of its kind. We're bringing together landscape lighting, holiday lighting, and permanent lighting, which if you've been in any of those industries, you know that if you're doing one, your client's asking you about something else. If you're doing holiday lights, they're like, hey, when you take these down, you guys do landscape lighting? So come to Light It Up Expo and learn how to bolt on landscape lighting to your business, learn how to bolt on holiday lighting to your business, or learn how to bolt on permanent lighting to your business. We're going to have these breakouts. We're going to have speakers. We're going to have networking. We're going to have panel discussions of people that are doing millions of dollars a year. And we're going to have the vendor hall where lunch is included in your ticket. And it's going to be awesome. So, Jake, tell us, I guess, a little bit about why are you so excited to be a vendor at Light It Up Expo?
Well, I think number one for our company would be exposure. You talk about the guys that are already embedded in the lighting industry and they're making millions of dollars or whatever a year. Um, we come from a unique situation being based out of Nebraska where we have to fight for our jobs just like newcomers have to fight for their jobs. And um, I think bollards have a place in landscapes, and with houses being bigger and scale mattering, I think there's a world for it. And we aren't the only one making bollards, but we're going to do it the way that we feel is the right way to do it. And ours are completely heavy duty, and you really don't realize what they're like until you feel them. And we're going to have um, a few fixtures down in Florida, and like the giveaway, like we talked about, it's a 20-inch, call it a path light if you want to, but it's a 6-inch by 6-inch steel tube. It'll have design cut into it, puts off an incredible amount of light. Actually, that one in the picture right there on the right, that is a 20-inch. If I could have that's a giant birch tree right there, right by it. If I could have, I would have gone a little bit taller, but the customer didn't want to. But you can see the shadow pattern. I position them like that all the time, where it's kind of butted up to concrete to have a clean, smooth area to put the shadow out on.
I think
But
it's
you,
so cool, man. I mean, because everyone's doing, obviously up lights on architecture. You light up the birch tree. Sometimes you do some down lighting out of the tree to give you that dappled effect that you guys are getting with the bollards. But
mhm.
this is just so unique, and it gives, it's kind of like just a finishing touch on that project. I can't imagine. I don't have an active lighting business right now, but I'm telling you, if I did, I would show these pictures to everybody. Like, I would sell the job and be like, oh, you know what? I forgot to tell you. What do you think about this? And I would add 1 to 10 bollards on every project.
Well, and they're really not that hard to install. And if you want to zoom in and out, and like, it'll open up past customers, because everybody's got that 20 favorite customers that you like. What can I do to get back with them? Because they'll maybe say yes to everything, but like, we're on a handful of the designs with the finish and the um, style of light. We're kind of bringing the architecture, like the lantern series right there. And by the way, we're redoing our website. We're going to have a contractor portal. We're going to make the buying process way easier. We've got new product coming out. So we're having a lot. It's kind of like, I don't want to say it's a breakthrough period for our company, but at the same time, we're going to change a lot between now and April or May. Even as far as LEDs go and what we're using to drive the light. So we've got a lot of good stuff going. But back to like setting yourself apart. I mean, you can do names, addresses in it. Make it easier for people to entertain. Have people come over and, hey, I'm the one with the light out front, and then they'll know when they get there, like, exactly where to go.
So, and you're going to give away, no purchase necessary. Just if someone gets their ticket now, they're automatically registered to win the raffle. And we're going to give away a lot of different things. But Tailored Lights, is giving a 20-inch bollard. This right here is a 20-inch bollard. What is the retail price of that bollard?
Retail is about $475, $500.
Heck yeah.
So, I mean, and that's kind of what I get back to. If it's a Kitchler, I'm not sure what margins are on that, but you can install the equivalent thing, which is more designer. It's not that picture right there is rust finish. I have a thing, being a landscaper, like, I don't want anything super shiny in the natural landscape. So like, you don't have to worry about it, fading in 5 years or whatever. And like, kids are going to knock into them. That picture is right by a patio, kids and balls and bikes and dogs and whatever, they're going to take their toll on a traditional path light. So if you want something that can kind of get beat up, it's kind of
okay. I love it.
ticket for it.
Well, I just think it's awesome, and I appreciate you, being so generous. So you guys, if you buy your ticket to Light It Up Expo right now, you're going to get automatically entered to win that raffle. And this is a $500 bollard. When you're a contractor, you get contractor pricing. You're not going to pay that, but still, that's the value here. And what's cool, Jake and I were talking last night. Now you have this bollard, and yeah, you could just go install it and make money, but it's kind of nice to like take that bollard around with you as like a demo, your in-home demo kit or whatever, and show it to people. So you could honestly, if you win the raffle, not everyone's gonna win. Okay, just make sure you guys know that. You're gonna pay for your ticket alone to Light It Up Expo, just by winning one raffle here. So that's pretty awesome.
Yep. Yeah, and customers, it's kind of like if you went to a lighting job and you're like, hey, I've got an idea for bollards by your front walkway. They're probably not going to know what a bollard is. And then even when you show them a picture, they're going to kind of get it. And I know 50% come out and do a demo, and that's kind of a no-no for some people in their model. But I don't know if I've had a job where people say, no, I don't want that, after they see what they can do.
And yeah, once you see it, it's spectacular. Just it's now a conversation piece too.
Right. And we live in Nebraska. We can get drifts that are 3 feet tall. I mean, So something that can stand above a garden, whether it's a perennial or shrub, whatever, and 2 to 3 feet tall is pretty small in the plant world. I mean, Ryan, you're in Utah. You had like 400 inches of snow last year, but we have like a 72-inch that we'll put right by a driveway, and one light will have a 40-foot diameter spread on it. So, I mean, you can get a lot out of them.
That's awesome. Well, guys, let me just give you a quick rundown of Light It Up Expo. You're going to hear stuff about Home Service Workshop, and I want to tell you why we're affiliated with them. So this year we decided to partner up with Home Service Workshop. Let me show you. When you buy a ticket to Home Service Workshop, you get access to all these shows. So basically how this works is you buy a ticket to Home Service Workshop. Right now, the early bird pricing is only $150. That gives you access to the trade show. So that gets you access to go talk to Jake and all these other vendors. It gets you lunch every single day. Okay. And the dates for the show, this is in Orlando, by the way, February 26th to March 1st. And you get access to all these conferences, but you'll buy individual tickets. So if you want to bring your admin and you don't know how to train them, you don't know what they're supposed to do, buy a ticket to $1 Million Admin Academy for them. And then you come to Light It Up Expo. And maybe you want to go to all of them, and maybe you want to send someone to Sales Boost and someone to Responsicon, send someone to PWMCA. There's lots of different things you can do and lots of different ways to make this show work for you. But we did this to consolidate travel and expenses for people. So as a vendor, it's hard. You're like, man, I want to go to all these shows, but I got to pick one or two. Well, now you don't have to. You can go so all the vendors are going to be here, guys. This is the place to be. And as an attendee, it's the same thing. It's like, man, I want to go to these shows, but I can't afford to travel that much. So now we bring 5 shows to one. There's so much power in this because even if you only come for Light It Up Expo, you're going to get exposure to more vendors and more people, more networking opportunities that are going to these other shows. So that's the quick overview of Home Service Workshop and Light It Up Expo. When you buy your ticket right now to Light It Up Expo, I'll kind of go down there. It is, you buy your ticket right here, $149. They do have a VIP admission, which, you can do that if you want. It gets some recordings and stuff like that. But our show is $350. When you click on that, we do have a VIP add-on for Light Up Expo, and that includes all the recordings for all the tracks, front row seating, and then dinner on Friday and Saturday night with myself and all the other VIPs. So make sure you guys check that out, and then just get your ticket. After that, we'll email you. We'll find out what track you want to register for. So if you want to attend the landscape lighting breakout, you can register for that, or the holiday lighting breakout, or the permanent lighting breakout. So if you guys have questions, comment here, send me a DM, reach out. I want to make sure you have all the information you need to be able to get registered and get set up. But that's why we're part of Home Service Workshop. We're bringing the tagline is the one show to rule them all. So February 26th through March 1st, Light It Up Expo, the dates for that is just Friday and Saturday. So that's, if you just want to come to Light It Up Expo, it's February 28th and March 1st. You'll get all the details at lightitupexpo.com.
I will say the few guys that I know in the lighting world in Florida that I was like, hey, I'm doing a show, they already had tickets to it.
Oh,
so
sweet.
I think, and these are a few people that I trust really well. Like, they are doing lighting installations the right way. They're really going at it artistically. Like, they're talking the right stuff. And I was like, if these 2 or 3 guys are already going, like, it's going to be a great show.
It's going to be awesome. So I put on shows. This is the first one I've done this one, but I put on landscape lighting live shows for years now. And the last one that we did, we had 50 attendees. It's sold out. We had people knocking on the door to get in, like, hey, let me in if someone cancels. And I'm like, no, we kept it at 50. That show was $1,800. $1,800. This show we're doing for $350 plus the $150. So it's only $500 right now, early bird. This is your best price. And the stuff that we go over, guys, I'm so focused on helping people grow their business. We're going to be talking about the pricing strategies, and not just like, okay, raise your price. We know that, but like, how do I do that? How do I raise my price and not lose customers, not lose deals? We're going to talk about closing deals on the spot. We're going to talk about how to not run out of money. We're going to have financial experts there talking. We're going to have marketing experts, how to generate high quality leads without it costing you a fortune. So we're going to go over all the strategies. So if you feel stuck or you're like, man, I need something new in my life, I need something different for 2025. What got me here is not getting me there. I need to get unstuck. Come to Light It Up Expo, guys. Between our sessions, the vendor hall, and the networking, we're going to have people that are doing millions of dollars a year. So no excuse. Show up, get your ticket. And it's in Orlando. I don't know about you, but I'm going to be stoked to get outside of Utah February 26th because Orlando's going to be awesome. I'm actually bringing my wife and kids. We're going to be doing Universal Studios after. We're going to make it a business/family vacation. And it's an awesome location. It's literally at the entrance of Universal Studios, the hotel we're doing it at.
Great idea. I like with everything you just went over, like can people afford to not go? If you take away one thing from the show, I think it'll change your whole year.
Absolutely. I mean, these shows, I've met so many people. And by the way, it's kind of hard for me to even talk about this stuff because you take me 10 years ago, I probably wouldn't have come to the show. Like I wasn't in that mindset. I was just like, well, what am I going to learn there? I'm here earning my money and I don't have time to leave. I can't afford to go. If I leave here, I'm not making money. And to your point, it's not, you can't afford not to at this point. It's not that you can't afford it. You can't afford not to be there. The things that you're going to learn, the people you're going to meet are going to help you grow your business so much faster than if you're on your own. So I can't wait. This is going to be an awesome show. That the fact that we're bringing all these industries under one roof is going to be historic. No one's ever done this. And it's going to be your chance to really grow your business without having to do it the hard way.
Yeah, and I think the mix of people, like established people and then newcomers, will be really good there. Like I can tell you, I've been to Sterling Lighting's summit. I've been to an AOLP event and a couple other things, but I haven't been doing it for 15 years. And even just in the last year, how many people I've met where I could bounce ideas off of them. And, you know, it is a cool community and you meet people and like, you're not going to advance as fast if you don't go to stuff like we're talking about.
All right. Well, guys, it's the end of the year. So this is the time where if you're Christmas light rich right now, you're going to want to minimize some of that tax liability. Obviously, $500 for the show is not going to do much for you, but you're going to want to get your ticket to the show. You're going to want to get your flights, get your hotel. We have a room block rate. I can't remember what it is. It's under $200 a night for being at the entrance of Universal Studios. This is a prime location, prime hotel. And we got we negotiated a super low discounted room block. So get all that stuff now so that you can write it off for this year. And look forward to seeing everyone in Orlando. I'm super excited about this. Jake, I'm grateful for you, man. I'm glad you're going to be at the show. If you guys want to get any lights, you don't have to wait to meet Jake in Orlando. Go to tailoredlights.com. Jake's super friendly. He'll get on a phone call with you. He'll send you a picture. Like he'll help you get to know his product, and he's not high pressure or anything like that. Don't wait to Orlando. I mean, of course, we want people to come there, but no need to wait. They can reach out to you now.
Yeah, we're pretty friendly when it comes to demo fixtures, and we've got a lot in stock. And you know, time is of the essence when you're working with a client, and we just want it to ship to you as quick as we can, whether that's 3 days or a week or whatever. But we've got them ready to go.
All right, guys, go to lightitupexpo.com. Get your ticket now. You'll be automatically entered into the raffle to win. I don't have a list to share with you, but like all the vendors are giving stuff away. We're giving stuff away. Again, we're doing the free 6-month membership to Lighting Academy. Jake is doing a free baller to just over $500 value. Get your tickets now, guys. If you have any questions, reach out. And again, you don't have to wait to meet Jake either. Just go to tailoredlights.com to find out more about him and his product. And we'll see everybody in Orlando.
We'll be there.
Okay, see y'all.